In 1945, Japan lay in ruins after World War II. Yet within just a few decades, it became one of the world's richest and most advanced economies. How did a nation with limited natural resources achieve such an extraordinary comeback? The answer changed economic history forever. And the real story is even more remarkable than you might imagine. When World War II ended in 1945, Japan was left in ruins. Cities had been devastated, industries had collapsed, and millions of people faced an uncertain future. What had once been one of Asia's strongest economies now struggled simply to survive. Entire neighborhoods had disappeared. Factories, railways, bridges, and ports lay in ruins. For ordinary families, daily life became a fight for survival. Food was scarce, clean water was limited, and many people waited for hours just to receive basic supplies. Jobs disappeared as factories stood silent, leaving millions without reliable income. Inflation made the situation even more difficult. Prices continued rising, while wages remained low, making everyday necessities almost impossible for many families to afford. Unlike other nations blessed with abundant natural resources, Japan had no vast oil fields, no rich mineral reserves, and no easy path toward rebuilding its economy. Transportation networks had also suffered enormous damage. Moving people, raw materials, and goods across the country became slow and expensive. Many international observers believed Japan would need generations to recover, if it recovered at all. Yet beneath the destruction, something far more valuable remained. The Japanese people still possessed discipline, resilience, and an extraordinary commitment to hard work. Communities came together to rebuild homes, schools, roads, and local businesses, one project at a time. Even during these difficult years, education remained a national priority. Skills, precision, and craftsmanship continued to be passed from one generation to the next. These qualities would soon become the foundation of Japan's remarkable economic recovery. Slowly, the first signs of progress began to appear. New opportunities emerged, foreign assistance arrived, and bold reforms started reshaping the nation's future. Rebuilding the cities was only the first step. The real miracle had not yet begun. In the next chapter, strategic leadership, economic reform, and global events would transform Japan from a devastated nation into one of the world's greatest economic success stories. By the late 1940s, Japan stood at a turning point. The nation faced a simple but difficult choice. It could remain trapped in poverty or completely reinvent its future. Leaders chose the second path, beginning one of history's most remarkable economic recoveries. During the Allied occupation, sweeping reforms reshaped Japan's political, economic, and social foundations. Democratic institutions strengthened stability and encouraged businesses to invest with greater confidence. Land reforms gave millions of farming families ownership of the fields they worked, increasing productivity while reducing inequality across rural communities. As agricultural incomes improved, consumer spending slowly returned, local businesses reopened, factories restarted production, and confidence gradually spread throughout the country. At the same time, Japan made one of its most important long-term investments by strengthening education and technical training. Schools and universities prepared a highly skilled workforce capable of supporting rapid industrial growth. The government also focused its limited resources on industries with the greatest potential. Steel, machinery, shipbuilding, and heavy manufacturing received priority because they could support the growth of every other sector. Roads, railways, ports, and other critical infrastructure were rebuilt at an extraordinary pace, reconnecting businesses across the country. Japanese companies adopted a different philosophy from many of their international competitors. They emphasized teamwork, long-term planning, and continuous improvement. Every manufacturing process was carefully studied, allowing small improvements to create major gains in quality, productivity, and efficiency over time. As factories expanded, businesses began looking beyond Japan's borders. Products were designed for customers across Asia, Europe, and the United States. International trade once again became an important source of growth, bringing valuable income into the recovering economy. Then, an unexpected event changed everything. The outbreak of the Korean War created enormous demand for supplies, equipment, and industrial production. Japan was perfectly positioned to meet that demand. What happened next would transform the nation from a recovering economy into one of the fastest-growing industrial powers in modern history. In 1950, the Korean War unexpectedly changed Japan's future. What had been a struggling economy suddenly became a vital supplier for military and industrial equipment. Factories that had been quiet for years were once again filled with workers, machinery, and new opportunities. Orders for vehicles, steel, uniforms, machinery, and essential supplies increased rapidly. Production expanded across the country, creating thousands of jobs and restoring confidence to millions of families. For the first time since the war, many people believed a better future was finally within reach. Japanese companies made an important decision. Instead of spending their profits on short-term success, they invested heavily in modern equipment, advanced machinery, and more efficient production methods. Every factory searched for ways to improve quality while reducing waste and increasing productivity. Continuous improvement became part of everyday business. Small changes were made every day, and over time, those improvements created a major competitive advantage. Quality control also became a national priority. Guided by experts such as W. Edwards Deming, Japanese manufacturers developed systems that earned the trust of customers around the world. Businesses also looked beyond their domestic market. Electronics companies began producing reliable and affordable products for international customers. Automobile manufacturers refined their production techniques, building the foundation for brands that would later become global leaders. Every successful export brought valuable foreign income back into the country. That money was reinvested into factories, technology, research, and skilled workers, creating a powerful cycle of growth. Rising wages also increased consumer spending, allowing businesses across the economy to expand together. Before long, the label "Made in Japan" no longer represented inexpensive products. It became a symbol of quality, precision, and reliability. Year after year, Japan's economy grew at an extraordinary pace, astonishing economists around the world. The recovery was complete. Japan had become an industrial powerhouse. But its greatest achievement was still ahead. The next chapter would reveal how industrial success was transformed into lasting national prosperity. Recovery was only the beginning. Japan's next goal was to build industries capable of creating prosperity for generations. Manufacturing became the engine of economic growth, producing products known for quality, efficiency, and remarkable reliability. Japanese engineers believed that small improvements could produce extraordinary results. Factories refined every step of production, eliminating unnecessary waste while improving precision and consistency. These changes allowed companies to manufacture high-quality products at competitive prices. Visionary entrepreneurs like Soichiro Honda believed Japanese engineering could compete with the very best in the world. Research laboratories worked continuously to develop better designs, more efficient engines, and smarter manufacturing techniques. Instead of protecting old methods, companies embraced innovation and invested heavily in modern technology. Every successful export strengthened the economy. Products shipped overseas brought valuable foreign income back to Japan. Those earnings financed new factories, advanced research, improved equipment, and even greater industrial expansion. Each investment increased productivity and created opportunities for future growth. Electronics soon became another symbol of Japanese excellence. Companies developed reliable and affordable products that earned the trust of consumers around the world. Leaders like Akio Morita demonstrated that Japanese innovation could compete with the world's biggest technology brands. Before long, Japanese companies had become internationally recognized names associated with quality and reliability. Businesses also invested heavily in their workforce. Employee training, technical education, and close cooperation between manufacturers and suppliers created highly efficient production networks. As productivity increased, workers generated greater value, wages continued rising, and a growing middle class strengthened the domestic economy. By the 1970s, Japan was no longer trying to catch up with the world's leading economies. It had become a global leader in automobiles, electronics, and advanced manufacturing. But factories alone did not create lasting prosperity. Behind this success stood disciplined financial systems, strategic investment, and long-term national planning that would define Japan's economic future. Behind Japan's world-class factories stood another powerful force. Its financial system quietly fueled decades of extraordinary economic growth. While factories produced goods, banks and investors provided the capital that kept industries expanding year after year. Japanese families developed a strong culture of saving. Those savings flowed into banks instead of remaining idle. Financial institutions then transformed those deposits into long-term loans that financed factories, new technologies, infrastructure, and industrial expansion across the country. Unlike many financial systems focused on short-term profits, Japanese banks often supported companies for decades. These strong relationships gave businesses the confidence to invest in ambitious projects without worrying about immediate financial pressure. Long-term thinking became one of Japan's greatest competitive advantages. Continuous investment also fueled innovation. Companies expanded research into automobiles, electronics, robotics, cameras, and advanced manufacturing. Every breakthrough strengthened Japan's reputation for quality, precision, and technological excellence. Government policy played an important role as well. Under Prime Minister Hayato Ikeda, ambitious economic programs encouraged investment, industrial growth, and rising living standards. At the same time, modern highways, ports, and railways connected factories with customers across Japan and around the world. The introduction of the Shinkansen became another symbol of national progress. More than a high-speed train, it demonstrated Japan's engineering capability while making transportation faster, more reliable, and more efficient for both businesses and passengers. Automation and advanced machinery continued improving productivity while maintaining exceptional quality standards. Rising wages helped create one of the world's strongest middle classes, increasing consumer spending and supporting long-term economic stability. By the 1970s, Japan had become one of the world's most advanced industrial economies and a trusted trading partner across the globe. Yet achieving prosperity was only half the challenge. The next test would be protecting that success in an increasingly competitive global economy. Today, Japan stands among the world's largest economies, built through decades of discipline, innovation, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. Its remarkable success came not from abundant natural resources, but from continuous improvement and long-term thinking. Japanese automakers became global leaders by producing vehicles known for reliability, fuel efficiency, and outstanding engineering. Industrial pioneers like Taiichi Ohno introduced production methods that transformed manufacturing worldwide. By reducing waste and improving efficiency, factories produced higher quality products while using fewer resources. Japan also became a global leader in robotics, precision engineering, and advanced manufacturing. These innovations transformed industries ranging from healthcare and scientific research to electronics and industrial automation. Precision and quality became defining strengths that allowed Japanese companies to compete successfully in global markets. The country's high-speed rail network became another symbol of its engineering excellence. The Shinkansen demonstrated how safety, speed, and reliability could work together while supporting economic growth and connecting major cities across the country. Modern Japanese cities continue combining advanced technology with efficient urban planning to create some of the world's most productive economic centers. Like every major economy, Japan also faces important challenges. An aging population and declining birth rates have increased pressure on the workforce. To address these issues, businesses continue investing in automation, artificial intelligence, and advanced robotics while expanding research into next-generation technologies. Japan's experience, also reflects extraordinary resilience. Frequent earthquakes and natural disasters encouraged world-leading advances in engineering, infrastructure, and disaster preparedness. These innovations continue influencing countries around the world. Perhaps Japan's greatest strength is its ability to balance centuries-old traditions with constant technological progress. Its story is not simply about becoming wealthy. It is about building systems that improve year after year through discipline, innovation, and patience. Those timeless lessons continue inspiring businesses, entrepreneurs, and nations across the globe. Today, Japan remains one of the world's largest economies, influencing industries that affect billions of people every day. Its companies continue leading in precision engineering, advanced materials, robotics, and high-quality manufacturing. Many modern technologies rely on Japanese innovation. From semiconductor materials and industrial machinery to precision components, Japanese manufacturers supply products that support industries across the globe. Robotics has also expanded beyond factories, improving healthcare, agriculture, logistics, and many other essential sectors. Like every major economy, Japan faces important challenges. An aging population and a shrinking workforce place increasing pressure on long-term economic growth. To address these issues, companies continue investing in automation, artificial intelligence, and advanced manufacturing technologies that improve productivity while maintaining exceptional quality. Research and innovation remain at the heart of Japan's strategy. Investment continues flowing into clean energy, advanced materials, robotics, and next-generation industries that will shape the global economy in the decades ahead. At the same time, modern infrastructure provides businesses with the speed, reliability, and efficiency needed to compete internationally. Japan has also become a global leader in resilient engineering. Decades of preparation have strengthened buildings, transportation systems, and emergency response networks against earthquakes and other natural disasters. These innovations continue protecting lives while influencing engineering standards around the world. Perhaps Japan's greatest achievement is not simply its wealth. It is the ability to modernize while preserving its culture, discipline, and commitment to excellence. Education, technical skills, and continuous improvement remain national priorities, allowing each generation to build upon the success of the last. Japan's remarkable journey offers lessons that extend far beyond economics. It demonstrates the power of patience, long-term planning, innovation, and resilience. In the final chapter, we'll uncover the timeless principles behind Japan's rise and explore why they remain just as relevant in today's rapidly changing world. Less than a century ago, Japan lay in ruins. Today, it stands among the world's most successful economies. Its remarkable transformation remains one of the greatest economic recoveries in modern history. The first lesson is simple. Lasting prosperity is never created overnight. It grows through decades of consistent progress, careful planning, and thousands of small improvements that eventually become extraordinary achievements. Japan showed that investing in people is one of the most valuable decisions any nation can make. Education created skilled workers. Skilled workers drove innovation. Innovation strengthened industries, increased productivity, and built businesses trusted around the world. The country also proved that knowledge, discipline, and technology can become resources even more valuable than natural wealth. Rather than relying on oil or minerals, Japan invested in engineering, manufacturing, research, and continuous improvement. Those choices shaped its future for generations. For entrepreneurs, Japan's story offers an important lesson. Long-term success comes from quality, reliability, and earning trust rather than chasing quick results. Small improvements repeated every day often create advantages that competitors cannot easily match. For nations, the message is just as powerful. Strong infrastructure, world-class education, innovation, exports, and disciplined planning work together to create lasting economic growth. Above all, Japan demonstrated the power of resilience. Even after devastating setbacks, determination and patience made rebuilding possible. Perhaps Japan's greatest export was never a car, a camera, or an electronic device. It was a blueprint for long-term economic success that continues inspiring countries around the world. In our next episode, we'll explore another extraordinary transformation, discover how South Korea rose from one of Asia's poorest nations to become a global technology powerhouse. Its journey was just as remarkable, but its strategy was completely different. Until next time, remember, great nations are built one smart decision at a time.